Welcome on back to Skippers. Today we have 3 more must-add players for your fantasy baseball teams. Now week 19. All these players all just happen to play for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Today's video, as always, is brought to you by FanDuel Canada, the best place to be betting on baseball if you are in Canada. Dinger Tuesday, great markets, and you can watch the games live in the app. You can download that in our description. Let's get into these 3 players. First, we have Jock Peterson, 45% rostered, an outfielder, a 283 average, 18 homers, 51 driven in, 5 stolen bases, and a weighted runs created plus of 158. Once again, Jock Peterson is only playing against right-handed pitchers, but he is killing them. Jock Peterson only has 27 plate appearances against left-handers and 298 of them against right-handers. But looking at what he's hit against righties, 287, 17 home runs, and a 161 weighted runs created plus. You know, the Diamondbacks and most teams in baseball are going to face more right-handers than left-handers the rest of the season, so you can easily plug Jock Peterson in when he's in the lineup and when he's facing a lefty. As long as you're having daily moves, he's the perfect guy to just take out and put on the bench. If you look at what Jock Peterson has done, he is over the 90th percentile in walk rate, which makes him great for OBP leagues as well with daily changes. xWOBA, xSlug, average exit velocity, and barrel percentage. Jock Peterson has been a great asset for a long time now, so this isn't anything different. This isn't a flash in the pan. We know Jock Peterson is a great player. No need to worry about him. If you need a masher, Jock Peterson is that guy. Let's move to the infield, and we have Josh Bell as well on the Arizona Diamondbacks, 41% rostered. Looking at his numbers on the season, not as impressive. 239 average, 18 homers, 54 driven in. Doesn't have a stolen base. Weighted runs created plus right at league average at 100. So again, another Diamondbacks hitter, but Josh Bell, like he seems to do all the time, is on a heater. He always gets traded at the trade deadline, and right after that, the post-trade deadline, he is a demon. For the D-backs, he has 4 home runs in his last 7 games since joining the club. Again, Josh Bell does this every season. He goes on an extended run that you need to roster him for. Josh Bell is a switch hitter. He doesn't hit right-handed very well. He doesn't hit left-handed pitchers when he is hitting right-handed. He doesn't do that very well, but when he faces right-handed pitchers, he is really good. Kind of just like Jock Peterson, but they should still have him in there against left-handers at least. You don't need to platoon him if you're a daily changes as well. Josh Bell had an 80 weighted runs created plus in June, and follow that up with a 117 weighted runs created plus in July and a 177 so far, a third of the way into August. Looking at his batted ball data, I suggest you don't do that, but he has completely turned a corner over the last month. So looking at the last 30 days, running an OPS over 1,000, a 184 weighted runs created plus, and 10 home runs. Again, a guy you want to get on while he's on his hot streak. I'm picking up Josh Bell. Finally, we have a bullpen piece, and that is Justin Martinez of the D-backs, 19% rostered. So on his season, 4-2, 2 saves, a 197 ERA, and a 1.21 whip. Justin Martinez has some of the best pure stuff in the league, and I think if you are to project him for the next couple of years, he's going to be a great closer. I was reading a Chris Towers write-up, and he summed up the situation perfectly. He said, in the long run, I think the D-backs would like to get Paul Sewald back in the closer's role, but when he allowed a couple of base runners in the 9th inning with a 4-run lead in game 1 of Wednesday's doubleheader, Martinez started to get loose down in the bullpen. And then when the D-backs had a 2-run lead in game 2, it was Justin Martinez who came in to close that one out. I don't know if that definitely means he is the closer, but I think you have to view him as the leader right now. When we are looking for bullpen help this deep into the season, most of the options have been exhausted, and you need to hop on guys who have the chance for saves, and that's what you have with Justin Martinez. Justin Martinez has the perfect closer build. Averages 100 miles an hour on his sinker. He has an xWOBA of 103 on his splitter, which is his main secondary pitch, and the one he barely throws less than that. He has a 48% whiff rate on his slider. He has big time stuff, loud. He gets the swing and miss. I think he can even be, if they make the playoffs, he's their guy in the 9th inning. So I am picking up Justin Martinez. Thank you guys for watching. That is a must add for week 19. We are coming down. What do we have? 5 more weeks after this, maybe? Sad, but been a great season nonetheless. Thank you to FanDuel Canada for sponsoring the video, and I will see you guys next week.